You know a comic means business when it kicks off with the Joker's smile on the cover. That grin can haunt your dreams, can't it? But before we dive into the mayhem, let's set the stage. Picture Batman perched over his computer after Joker's latest escape from Arkham, contemplating the dynamic of their ever so complicated relationship. Now here's where things get dark. We're delving into the Joker's past, and trust me, it's no sunshine and rainbows. Picture a struggling comedian, Jack Napier, with dreams as big as Gotham itself. So, Jack's stand-up comedy career? Well, let's just say he had more bad nights than a broken bat signal. But all that changed one fateful day when he decided to take a swim in a vat of chemicals. You know, as one does when life hands you lemons. So, in a moment of sheer desperation, Jack makes a decision. Just one last crime, one score big enough to secure his family's future, and then he'd walk away from the criminal life for good. It's like a plot straight out of a classic noir film. He meets with two thugs who convince him to go after the Ace chemical plant, a place he used to work. They also asked him to use the Red Hood as his mask during the heist. Over some consideration and peer pressure, Jack folds. The night arrives, and Jack takes on the role of the Red Hood, a moniker that would later become infamous. He's about to commit the heist of a lifetime, and one that'll change everything. It's like a ticking time bomb of fate. But fate had other plans. Batman crashes the party, as he often does, and Jack finds himself in a desperate chase through the Ace chemical plant. That's when things go from bad to bat-tastic. Jack, cornered and desperate, takes a plunge into a vat of chemicals. It's a chaotic sequence with the Joker emerging from the bubbling green liquid, forever changed. Imagine it. One moment, a man seeking redemption. The next, a grinning embodiment of chaos. The result? That unforgettable, spine-tingling laugh that's become the soundtrack of every Bat fan's nightmares. Now, you see, this backstory is crucial. It's not just about a fall into chemicals, it's a fall from grace, a descent into madness. The Joker's point, that one bad day can change everything, takes on a whole new level of meaning when you see it unfold. Now fasten your utility belts because the Joker's got a point to prove. He's out to show that one bad day can turn anyone into a Looney Tune. So he pays a visit to Barbara Gordon, shoots her, and takes her dear old dad, Commissioner Gordon, hostage. Barbara's world shatters in an instant. She's not Batgirl anymore. She's a victim. And the Joker's sinister grin? Well, it's a reminder that he's not clowning around. Meanwhile, Commissioner Gordon's stuck in a real-life horror show, forced to endure the Joker's twisted carnival games and freaky sideshows. It's like a bad episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Except, with more fear and less Drew Carey. In the aftermath, Batman pays a visit to Barbara in the hospital. The room's filled with the echoes of what could have been. You can almost hear the unspoken words, "I'm sorry," hanging in the air. Barbara, now confined to a hospital bed, faces a long road to recovery. It's a moment that tugs at your heartstrings, a reminder that heroes, too, can be vulnerable. Batman stands there, silent and stoic, haunted by his own sense of responsibility. It's a reminder that even the caped crusader has his limits. So what's the Joker's point in all this madness? It's like he's saying, hey, look, even the best of us can snap under the right or wrong circumstances. It's a chilling reflection on the fragility of the human mind.